Hey guys, what is going on today? Brodie here, back in NHL 18 to be doing our second fantasy jersey number draft. This time we're actually going to be going into the fantasy draft this time and not selecting our team from the custom teams. So if you guys missed the first time I actually did the jersey number fantasy draft, the link will be down into the description. But basically how it works is I have my app on this phone, which is basically a random number generator. As you guys can see, I have it from 1 to 99 set. When I'll hit a randomized number, and whatever number that comes up there is what we will have to choose our player based upon what jersey number they are currently wearing. So I did a randomized selection here, and we're going to be substituting the New York Islanders for our created team. So let's dive into this. Let me get the settings set up and I'll see you guys into the fantasy draft when we get there. Alright guys, so here we are at our fantasy draft order. I'm going to randomize it 3 times here. Actually, no, I'll do it twice. This is the second episode, so you know what? We'll do 2 times. Wherever we land up is where we are going to be drafting our first round pick at. So let's do X twice. 1. Oops, oh, that's actually swap position. I need to hit randomize like an absolute moron. Here we go. Y to randomize. Okay, 28th. That's not good. Can we get something a little bit higher? 16th. Okay. Almost dead in the middle. I will definitely take that. Okay, guys, so I should start off by saying this is actually the second time that I'm going to be trying this fantasy jersey number draft. The first time I did it, it was extremely difficult. I got the 3rd overall pick, and I ended up picking Michael Furland with my first round pick. 3rd overall. Needless to say, it did not go well from there on in. So what we're going to be doing this time around to change it up a little bit and to make things a little bit easier for me, instead of having one number to choose from per round, so let's say we roll a 58 for example, I think Chris Letang was 58, so I could choose him if I wish. I'm going to have 2 jersey numbers to choose from for each round, so 58 and 83. For my first 2 picks, I could get 2 players that wear 58. I could get 1 guy that wears 58, 1 guy that wears 83, or I could get 2 players that wear 83. It's just a lot easier for me so that I'm not scrolling through players upon players, because in fantasy draft it's going to take a while for me to actually select the players, but this time it also gives me a little bit more variety to work with the jersey number. Say if I get a really good jersey number, I could have a good chance to get 2 really solid players. But without further ado, let's get started here. We're picking number 16. I got my stuff ready. Here we go. Here are our 2 numbers we're going to choose from. So we're going to get, first off, number 20. Okay. Oops, hold on. And we're also going to get number 91. Okay, so 91 and 20 is what we are going to be searching for right here. So let's go in and let's see what players actually wear these numbers. Okay, so 91 was actually a really solid pick because we have our chance to either get Tyler Seguin, Steven Stamkos, Vladimir Tarasenko, or John Tavares. And Tarasenko is the first guy up on this list who is still available. Seguin is all the way down there at 89. I don't know if Tavares is up here anywhere. Oh well, but in any case, I'm not going to deliberate on that all too much. I think taking Vladimir Tarasenko is the smart choice right there. So 91 I'm going to use, and Vladimir Tarasenko will be my first pick. Okay, so for my second round pick of this draft, I'm actually going to use the number 20. I was hoping I might have had a chance to get Ryan Suter, but unfortunately that is not the case. But I'll take another winger right here, get the left side locked down with Vladimir Tarasenko, and I will take Brandon Saad, 84 overall. He is elite potential, and he also wears number 20 for the Chicago Blackhawks now currently. So there we go, Brandon Saad. There's my first 2 picks, Tarasenko and Saad, and now we will re-roll and get 2 new numbers. Alright guys, so here we go. Here's our next 2 numbers we get to select from. So number 7, and, well, I'm trying to do it with my camera, but it's very, very difficult, and 97. Okay, so 7 and 97. Well, the only player that wears number 97 is Connor McDavid, so obviously we will not be getting that. We would have had to luck out to all ends and back. But number 7, there's a good bit of defensemen and forwards that wear number 7, so hopefully we'll be able to get one of these guys for sure. Okay, so I'm going to start this off. Obviously, we're going to pick 2 players that wear number 7, and I think I'll take my first defender right here, TJ Brodie, 85 overall, wearing number 7 on Calgary. So there we go. I'll take TJ Brodie right there. And I'm hopefully, if he is still available, I will be taking another defenseman here with my 4th round pick. Let's see if he is still there. Is he still there? Yes, he is. Brent Seabrook is indeed still there. That cap hit, nobody's really going to touch him all too much, but I'm going to take that, once again, 285 defenders to have up there at the top of the lineup for sure. So Brent Seabrook and TJ Brodie, welcome to the team. All right, boys, our next two numbers are going to be number 92 and number 18. So 18 and 92. Let's see. Let's check 92 first. Okay, so this one I had to definitely search a good bit for, but I think I'm going to continue building up my wingers a good bit here. And with the jersey number 18, I'm going to take Andre Palat from the Tampa Bay Lightning right there. So that'll be my first pick. And luckily for me, my next pick, wearing jersey number 18 as well, is still available because of that salary cap hit. I will take it. The real deal, James Neal. So once again, I got my top 6 wingers pretty much all figured out with Saad, Tarasenko, Palat, and James Neal. All I need is to hopefully get some centers on this team, and we should be sitting pretty. But right now, 2 really good defenders and 4 really good wingers. All right, boys, next round, here we go. And next 2 numbers are going to be number, was that 81? Yep, number 81 and number 38. All right, so for my next pick with jersey number 38, get a nice little depth player right here with some really good defense, Boone Jenner. All right, and before I make this next pick, I'm honestly a moron because I completely forgot what other number I rolled, so I'm honestly just gonna re-roll for it, and I do not remember. 83. Why do I feel like I had that already? And it's literally the inverse of. All right, well, if I would have remembered what number I chose before 83, probably would have been a lot better. But you know what? Matt Benning might be a decent top 6 defender for this squad. I might as well pick him up right now so that way I can have 3 defenders on the team. So you know what? Matt Benning, welcome to the team. All right, so I'm going to start with 2 more numbers here. I got to start picking up some centers and some goalies for sure. All right, next up we got, number is that 20, okay, and 84. 20 and 84. And we already had number 20 because I'm remembering the names on this list. So 77. All right, so we'll do 2 more numbers then since nobody wears that other number. 77 and 33. I can deal with these. All right, so unfortunately there's still no goaltenders available with those numbers that I really want, and I'll take another defender though. Might as well build up from the back first. Take Big Zdeno Chara with number 33 right there. All right, and then for my other pick with those numbers, I'm going to move over to 77 actually. Get a guy who's been doing pretty well for himself at Columbus this year. Josh Anderson, why not? 78, another kind of depth player I can use on this team for sure. Still packing up those wingers. I need centers and goaltenders. So, all right, here we go. Our next 2 numbers are going to be 43 and 89. 43 and 89. All right, so once again, I'm getting completely screwed with the numbers here on centers and goaltenders, but do get a little consolation prize right there. I'll take Mikhail Bodker. Continue to get those wingers, man. And to follow up that pick of Mikhail Bodker, I'm going to take a center. Hey, I actually do get a center. What do you know? I'll take Sam Gagner. 80 overall. Not bad. 77 faceoffs. Should do me decent there right there. All right, so we had 18 already, but 74 and 91. We already had number 91 as well. And come on, 59. All right, so 74 and 59 is what we're working with. All right, so didn't really much to deliberate on this one here for number 59. I'm going to take Jake Dotchin. Get me some more defense for the team. Why not? So that'll be my first pick, Jake Dotchin. All right, so I unfortunately missed out on the goaltender. UC Saros came up there, but he's no longer available. So you know what? I might as well finish off the defense right here and take Mark Borowiecki or Borowski, however the heck you say his last name. But defenders are pretty much done, so all I need now are forwards and goaltenders. All right, next 2 numbers. Come on, baby. 34. I don't know. I'll have to check on that. And 57. Okay. 57 and 34. Oh, thank God I finally get a goaltender here. Thank the Lord. James Reimer wears number 34 on Florida. Goodness gracious, I thought I was never going to be able to get a goaltender, but I'll take it. Jim Reimer, welcome to the team. Get on my squad. Actually, guys, it's a miracle. I get both my goaltenders right here. I don't want to worry about the goaltender situation at all. I'm hoping Reimer will be able to help us out here, but JF Berube, you are my only choice right now at this point, my dude, so welcome. Yeah, 43 and 93. All right. Alright, so for my next pick from that long list, number 17, I'm going to take Nate Thompson here. Depth player, once again, decent defensive category. Hopefully he'll help out those lower end lines right there. And plus he's actually a center too, and with decent face-off. So sure, Nate Thompson, I will definitely take him. Torrey Mitchell now, 76 overall once again, another center. I'll take him. All right, we're winding down here, guys. Only a couple more picks to go. So we got number 30 and number 65. All right, okay. I'm getting Carlson, I'll tell you that much. 30 and 65, let's see. All right, so I'm actually surprised about this pick here with number 65. Andrew Shaw is still here, so that's not a bad pickup. 79-26. Once again, really good defense. He might be able to get it done offensively as well, but that's a good pick on my part. Andrew Shaw for sure. All right, so I actually get to pick up my first prospect in a while too. So Chalapik, I think is how you pronounce it, from the Ottawa Senators, the center. 70 overall, 20 years old, so maybe he'll get some playing time, maybe be able to grow, I'm not sure, but Chalapik is on the team. 68. Alright, now that we're winding down here, I'm literally only going to do one jersey number at a time, so 68, let's see. Is Yager still here? Please tell me, yes! We got 68, yes! Old man Yager, come on down. Join the team. That was a clutch pick right there at the end. Oh, thank God the draft is finally done. I just pretty much like knocked out the last like 3 guys right there, as you can see in the 900s, because I was just running out of ideas to pick. But holy smokes, we're finally freaking done with this draft now. It took almost an hour of recording to do this draft, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. So let me put all these guys together in a team and let's do a franchise mode, shall we?
2 days later.
So we're back 2 days later, but we are finally ready to get our simulation started after that fantasy draft took almost an hour to do. But let's go into the lines. I'll show you guys what the team actually looks like, and hopefully the team will be successful. Alright, so I only plan on maybe doing one simulation, 1 year simulation with this team. If I wanted to do lots of prospects, maybe I might do multiple years, but most of the guys that I got on the team are not going to be getting any increases in their overall. So this is what the team does look like. We're going to have Andre Palat, Sam Gagner, and Vladimir Tarasenko on line number 1. Brandon Saad, Torrey Mitchell, and James Neal on line number 2. Boone Jenner, Nate Thompson, and Mikhail Bodker on line number 3. And then Josh Anderson, Daniel O'Regan, and Andrew Shaw on line number 4. Defensively, TJ Brodie and Brent Seabrook will be our top pair, which is pretty good. Zdeno Chara and Mark Borieski on line number 2, Jake Dotchin and Matt Benning rounding out the top 6. And then our goaltenders, James Reimer, 79, and JF Berube, 74. So the goaltenders are not great on this team. 79 is our best. Defense is okay. Defense is definitely more than able to get you by. You got like 3 top 6s and then like 3 top 4s basically. Brodie, Seabrook, and Chara will definitely handle the weight there. And then, offensively, whoa, didn't I pick Jaromir Jagr? Hold on, I think I gotta go to roster moves. Okay, so the team does look a little bit better now. I forgot that I was missing Mr. Old Man Jagr down here, and Pierre-Edouard Bellemare was down there in the AHL. So I called those 2 guys up, so O'Regan's gone, so Thompson now goes down to the 4th, Mitchell goes down to the 3rd, Bellemare moves up to the 2nd, and Jaromir Jagr goes right there onto the 3rd. I don't know where Mikhail Bodker is right now. He should be on the team. I guess he's scratched. Should I put him in for Josh Anderson? Nah, he's more defensive. Bodker is more definitely like the offensive type, so you know, I'd rather have Jagr in there. So we're ready to get simulating here. So let's go to the trade deadline with this team and see how they do. Okay, guys, so here we are at the trade deadline, and I am very, very surprised as to how this team is performing right now. They are at 73 points, 33, 23, and 7, first place in the Metropolitan Division, as we did replace the New York Islanders with our team. Vladimir Tarasenko, 50 points already, 32 goals on the year for him. That's pretty ridiculous so far. Palat with 42, James Neal with 38, Saad with 37. He's up to an 85. Anybody else get some increases? No, not yet, but Saad's up to an 85, which is nice. Gagner 35, Jagr 31, Jenner 28, Bellemare 23, Shaw 20, Mitchell 18, Josh Anderson 17, and Nate Thompson with 15. On defense, we got Brodie with 42 points on the year. Good God, he's having an awesome year. Seabrook with 10, Chara with 8, Benning with 7, Dotchin with 3, and Borieski with 2. And then my goaltenders, I think, are performing pretty damn well. Yeah, look at James Reimer. 29, 19, and 3, save percentage of .915 with 5 shutouts. JF Brodie 4 and 4 with a .934 save percentage, which is good. Goals against average near 2, which is ridiculous. Reimers is up near 2.5, which is not bad. 2 assists for Reimer as well. And they're looking pretty good right about now. I think this team is outperforming, of which I definitely at all expect this team to perform. So we got couple more months to go through here. We got to hold that division lead. So 65 points is pretty much what we got to stay above in our division to hopefully make the playoffs, which I think we can do. And you know what, let's just take it to the end of the year here and let's see if we got playoffs in our future. And indeed, we do have playoffs in our future. We got the first seed in our division, which was nice. We won the Metro, 96 points, 44, 30, and 8, which is funny because if we were in the Atlantic division, we wouldn't have even made the playoffs at all. 99 points was the wild card, 107 to the Tampa Bay Lightning was the max amount of points right there, but we didn't even crack 196. As you can tell, our division was weak, and I am thankful for that. So once again, if we look at our point totals, Vladimir Tarasenko definitely held the team together. 43 goals on the year, 72 points. That's definitely more than what I needed from him. Palat with 62 points, so he's working with him. James Neal with 48, Saad with 48, Gagne with 47, Yager with 42 on that third line, which is pretty nice. Jenner 37, Shaw 34, Mitchell 30, Belmar 27, Anderson 26, and Nate Thompson with 23. I definitely think that all these defensive players really helped out our team win most of those games at the end of the year. Those poise categories really stepped up, but TJ Brodie with 57 points, 53 assists for him. Nice year from him. Seabrook, then it really drops off. Seabrook with 12, Benning and Chara both with 10, Dotchin and Borieski both with 5. And then my goaltenders really stepped up this year. James Reimer, 69 games played. Nice. 36, 26, and 4, save percentage of .915. JF Brodie with 8 and 4 and 4 on the year, .935 save percentage. His goals against average was under 2, which is ridiculous for a 74 overall goalie. 2.55 for Reimer, not bad. And that is how the team looks. We're going to the playoffs, boys. We are going to the playoffs. Let's take a look at how the entire NHL actually looked this year. Where were we actually ranked? So we were the 10th best team in the league. What amount of points made the playoffs? So yeah, Jersey was the 20th. New Jersey Devils were the 20th best team in the league, and they still made the playoffs with 86 points. That's pretty ridiculous, to say the least. Okay, so our first round opponent is indeed going to be those Florida Panthers here. 7-game series coming at you guys. So let's do the first 4. Let's see how this team does in a 4-game series. So 3-0 win in game number 1, overtime loss, overtime win, and 3-2 loss. Okay, so we split the series 2 games to 2, and it now becomes a 3-game series. Let's go, game number 5. Come on, boys. 5-0 loss. Are we going to be out in round number 1? It honestly would not surprise me. Indeed, we are out in round number 1 to those Florida Panthers. But let's take a look at that Florida Panthers team and see who they actually had on their team. The team we lost to. So let's see. They had, take a look at their forwards. So LeBanc, Radulov, Hoodler, Koivu, Oshie, Nolan Patrick, Reeder, Paige Thompson, Dominic Moore, Brickley, Martinson, and Peter Hollins. Their forwards don't scare me all too crazy. What was their defense? Martinez, Pesci, Klingberg, Hainsey, Yossi, and Braun. Okay, their defense is pretty good. And then goaltender Jonathan Quick. Okay, so that team was good. Their forward core wasn't that crazy, but their defense and their back end were really good. So struggling to get goals against those guys was definitely expected. But you know what? I'll take a playoff berth and a first-round exit, to say the least, with this team that we definitely drafted. Was not great. We pretty much had like no goaltenders. We only had 3 really good defensemen, and our center depth was pretty much non-existent. We had a lot of really good defensive players, but other than that, wasn't looking all too great whatsoever. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. Leave down in the comments, guys, any suggestions that you may have regarding these type of videos. If there's anything you should, if there's any other specific twists you guys want me to put on the jersey numbers to make it easier for me, or any other unique fantasy drafts that you guys would like me to do, or any other things that you would like to see during the simulation. Maybe I should make a trade deadline specific thing where I pick a jersey number and I can only trade for a player with that jersey number. That was something I was thinking, but I didn't want to do it. Anything like that, you guys can leave down below. I'm tired. This video took way too long, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace.